It's Jason Abraham, shadow teacher. And my camera is most likely not going to pick it up, but behind me just have this beautiful cloud covering, and there's a sweet spot where the sun, well, it's covered up and my camera is not picking up, and I'll just describe, there's a sweet spot where the sun pokes out just behind a thin layer of clouds, and a piece of my soul just finds so much joy, so much beauty, almost a state of ecstasy, just feeling the presence of nature and sun. And it's in fact these moments of ecstasy that are our connection, the human connection to the human state before the fall into this dense third dimension, the fall of original sin. And I was having this conversation with a mentor, and we were talking about this. We were talking about ecstasy, and specifically from the ecstasy that humans experience from sexuality, from the sexual experience. When two souls connect and you engage in these physical pleasures that break down the ego, where your egos just dissolve, and you experience this divine connection, it brings back the memory of what humanity was like before the fall. And we also have other means of connecting with ecstasy. You can call them flow states, when there's an activity that just transcends time. You lose track of time. You feel that ecstatic joy well up within you, and just this feeling that you are in the state of bliss that you could just exist in forever. And these activities that elicit that feeling of ecstasy remind us of what it was like before the fall. And again, the dark forces in this world, the forces that want to keep us dense, that want to keep us enslaved in matter and never finding that connection of the true self, who we truly are, they pervert the feeling of ecstasy. I call these forces the reptilians. But this non-human manipulative force that wants to keep you enslaved will have its own means, such as addictions, we can call these. And the addictions that you can get with drug addictions, you can get with sex addictions, the perversion of sex. You can even have things that you think are positive, like exercise. Exercise can be used into a shadow when it's over, when you're using it to escape, as opposed to using it to connect with yourself. And whenever you're trying to reach that state of ecstasy, but you're doing it in this way that disconnects you from who you are and everything else, then you start to get addictions, and we get escapism. But the desire for that ecstasy is not wrong, because that desire in and of itself is, again, that magnet in you that is wanting to go back to the state before the fall. So finding those healthy, holistic flow states, those states where you feel more like yourself, you feel more sovereign, you feel more whole, you feel more connected within yourself. And if you're in a sexual experience where you feel more connected with your partner or partners, these states, this is our memory. This is our higher self saying, hey, there's something right here. Pay attention. Because the more we stay and connect with that grounded state of ecstasy, then we're creating that light body. Our physiology, our cells are changing. And we are evolving into the light body, the higher version of us, the version of us that is ascending. So ecstasy, and what elicits that state of ecstasy, the practice of paying attention to this and knowing when your practices are aligning with this, that is crucial work for a light worker. So I'll leave you this, Jason Abraham, the shadow teacher. May you follow your bliss. May your bliss be the true bliss, the eternal grounded bliss that is the birthright of your true self. And may you embody this. Peace.